host of The Horn. I'm out here on Lake Ackworth and it sure is pretty out here today. I think it's very important to get out into nature, especially during this dark and gloomy time, and just enjoy life. Up first on today's lineup on The Horn, we have my testing of viral TikTok hacks. Let's see how that turns out. Hey guys, so we're gonna go ahead and test out this hack where you can take the chicken nugget box and put it on top of your drink to become a holder. So let's try it. Okay, so have my drink, and there is this little hole right there. What? That is pretty genius. Now all you have to do is put your fries right there. Look at that! And you have a little meal. Cheers! Alright, so with this next one, supposedly you can get into any iPhone. So we're going to try it on mine. Okay guys, so one of the hacks I saw is that you can take a receipt and you can erase the information on it by using a straightener. So I have my handy dandy straightener here and we are just going to try it out. Okay. So here it is. What? It kind of worked. Turned a little gray. Maybe if we do it for longer. I'm gonna like hold it on there for a second. I think it's, it's working! Look at that, guys. It like turned completely black. That is so cool. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next week. Bye! Next we have Brandon B and his awesome movie reviews. Let's check it out. Oh. Sephiroth. この時を待ちわびたぞ。さあ、南東に絶望を送ってやろう。
Hello, fellow haters. I'm sure by now you've heard of a little film called Mulan, and I can safely say it is one of my least favorite movies of all time. Oh, no, not the classic animated film. I'm talking about its live action. Barf. The concept of this remake was fairly interesting. A remake in a sort of loose sense. It's more of an adaptation of the Fa Mulan folktale. Or at least that's what they were hoping to do, when in reality this is just a hot mess that doesn't know what it wants to do with itself. Like, either if it wants to be realistic or if it wants to be more cartoony than the actual cartoon. So let's tackle that story. Well, how do you make the story of the animated movie more complicated? Well, you have Boris Khan and his bird lady girlfriend or whatever take over feudal Japan. And so Mulan has to save the day with her superhero Dragon Ball key powers. Without getting too into it, Hollywood does not know how to write female characters without giving them some sort of big advantage that they have at birth, and not because they actually worked hard for it. But I'll save that for another time. At least the actor for the new Mulan is a relatively good person. Oh wait. And good lord, what did they do with the editing in this movie? It is genuinely just some of the worst editing I've seen in a film in recent memory. One that comes out of my mind immediately is when they visit a city that's been burned down by Bori Khan's army, and they're like the army men are talking about, oh, this is so sad, without letting the audience decide that for themselves if it's actually sad or not. It goes on for 30 seconds, and then it transitions awkwardly to another lighthearted scene. So yeah, I could write like a 30+ minute review of this movie. But I only really covered the basics of my complaints with this movie. But regardless, my final review for this movie is a -7.5 out of 10. I didn't even know that number existed in a rating scale. But too bad, I made it up.
Oh, hey there. Did you like that last video? Let's check out the next one. What was this day in history?
On January 15, 1943, the Pentagon headquarters of the Department of Defense was completed after just 16 months of construction. In 1936, Henry Ford, the owner of the Ford Motor Company, had established the Ford Foundation, a non-profit group. In 1909, for the first time ever, an automobile hearse was used in a funeral. Before this time, horse-drawn carriages had always been used to carry the honored body of a person who has passed away. In 1967, in the first Super Bowl, the Green Bay Packers defeat the Kansas City Chiefs in Los Angeles.
Hey there, guys. Are you ready for this next video? Let's find out what's coming up with Stranger Things.
I think there's something that we need to talk about, and that is Stranger Things. Of course, there's 3 seasons, and it's a pretty good show. It's been a long time since the release of Stranger Things Season 3, and fans have waited a long time for Season 4, given the fact that production has recently resumed filming, following a lengthy timeout of the production caused by the pandemic. Back in 2020, Netflix has canceled tons of shows following the fact that in many cases due to the increased cost incurred by COVID-19 safety protocol, and are no longer making them a worthwhile investment. As the streaming services marked TV show, Stranger Things was always going to be safe. Nice, man. But has it started filming again? Well, I'm glad you asked. The show has resumed filming once again, and is now being filmed at South Bend Park in Atlanta, Georgia. That's cool, bro. But when is the show being released? Well, that's a very good question. Season 4 is expected to be released in August of this year. It's a long way, but I mean, earlier on they said it was going to be released in December. I mean, a little bit early, I guess, right? Don't give me hope. That's pretty much all I wanted to talk about, but I do know for a fact that they did release a small teaser a while back for Season 4. If you guys enjoyed this brief discussion of season 4. And yeah.